Hello all, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to learn about parameters. Parameters in Tableau helps us to create highly interactive dashboards, charts, etc. So for teaching parameter, what I have done is I have used the basic global superstore dataset. In this dataset, I have created a parameter known as profit threshold. What this parameter helps us is to identify the subcategories of the products which are profitable and which are not profitable, and the profitability threshold will be defined by the user. So what I'm saying is here right now the threshold I have kept is 0. If I want to increase this threshold to, let's say, 40,000, the chart will automatically be able to identify how many of the products or how many of the subcategories are less than 40,000 and how many subcategories are greater than 40,000. The subcategories which are greater than 40,000 will automatically be colored green, and the subcategories which are less than 40,000 will automatically be colored red. And this threshold completely depends upon user, so you can define your own thresholds as and when you want. This is the main advantage of parameters. As I said before, it helps us to create highly interactive dashboards, charts, etc. So let us go and create this. So this is a new Tableau worksheet in which we will create the same chart again using parameters. So first let us drag categories to rows, drag profit to columns, and drag subcategories to rows. I'll just put this to entire view so that we can get the entire view. Now let us create a parameter. Now these are the options that we can get in a parameter. First is name. Let us name the parameter as profit threshold. The data type, I'll be keeping it as float, since this parameter will generally have a numeric value. I can keep it integer as well, but if someone wants to use a decimal value, then I am keeping it as float. Current value, I'm giving it as 10,000. Value when workbook opens will be current value. Display format, let it be automatic. Allowable values, these are the values that a user will be allowed to enter. I am keeping this again as all because this is a profit, and profit can have a really large range. You can keep it as list if you want to create a parameter based on a categorical variable. You can define a range between minimum and maximum values if the parameter has or if the parameter is based on upon a profit percentage or a profit margin. Then then the minimum value will be 0 and maximum value will be 1, so you can define that as well. Right now I'm keeping it all because this parameter will have a can have a very wide range. So I'll press OK. You can see another section is created here, parameters, and this parameter has been created. I'll just show click on show parameter control so that we can see the control here, and move the control here so that we have the entire view to our chart. Now I'll give this as the default value I'm giving to the parameter is 10,000. Now as you can see, this chart is still not bifurcating between the products which have sum of profit less than 10,000, or the subcategories which have sum of profits greater than 10,000. The reason this is because there is no link connecting the profit to the profit threshold parameter that we have created. For this, what we'll need is we'll have to create a calculated field. I'll name this field as profit underscore parameter. So what we'll write in here for connecting profit to profit threshold, what we'll write a formula here is if sum of profit is greater than profit threshold, So here profit defines the profit field. Profit threshold is the parameter that we have just created. Then good, else, bad. So now this field that we have created, now if I drag this field to colors, then you can see now the chart is able to distinguish between a profitable and a not profitable product quite easily. Now since the profit threshold is 10,000, it has classified tables as bad because the profit for tables is minus 64,000. So just to make it more easier, what I'll do is I'll transfer profit to labels as well. And I'll move again this in this section so that we again get the entire view to our chart. Now as we can see, only profit tables is the subcategory which has profit less than 10,000. Hence only this is the one which is colored with blue, which indicates bad, and all other have colors orange, which indicates good. Now if I change this to, let us say, 50,000, let us see what happens. Now all the subcategories which have profit less than 50,000 are colored blue. Now one last thing that remains is to just to format this chart properly. First we'll just rename the title for this legend. We'll just edit title, we'll say quality. Since we are defining here which products are bad and which products are good, I have renamed this as quality. And then just to change the color, what I'll do is double click on this legend. This color tab will open up, will indicate bad with red, and then it will indicate good with green, and that's it. That's our final chart. Now one more advantage of parameter is that the parameters are variable independent. So now in this case, if I want to see, instead of categories and subcategories, if I want to see the same thing for region, I can just use region here. And for all the regions, it will classify all the regions between good and bad based on this profitability threshold. So as you can see, all the regions which are having profits less than 50,000 are colored as red, and the other regions are colored as green. So this is one again a big advantage of creating parameters. They are variables independent. You can apply them on across all the variables. So this marks the end of this video. If you have liked it, then please hit the like button. If you are passionate about data analysis, then you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you and happy learning.